Hey everybody, it's Dr Dutton here with Charlotte Plastic Surgery, and we're about to play Answer 30 Questions.
What's your favorite way to start the day?
Good cup of coffee is pivotal to a good day.
How do you like to spend your weekends?
Really, weekends for me are for family and fellowship. I want to be doing something outside with people I love.
What's your favorite travel destination?
Favorite travel destination? Anywhere with water. Big water guy, and give me some sunshine. There's no such thing as a bad day with sunscreen.
If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
North Carolina's home, that's where I want to be.
So what's one thing people don't know about you?
Well, up until recently, I was able to dunk a basketball. Achilles surgery kind of hurt that, but we're going to get back.
What's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
The only limitation you have is your own limiting thoughts.
How do you unwind after a long day?
After a long day, I like to go exercise, so go to the gym, go hit some golf balls, and then relax with my wife.
What's your favorite hobby outside of work?
I have to go with golf. I am a golf addict now, and it's been my mission to get better at that game.
What's your favorite movie or TV show?
Favorite movie or TV show? I would say probably The Office, just because it's really easy to watch and it's got good laughs.
If you weren't a plastic surgeon, what career would you have chosen?
I think I'd be doing something with my hands. I've always been kind of a doer, so I'm not sure. Maybe carpentry, something like that.
Who inspires you the most in life?
Honestly, it's my parents. My parents have set a really awesome example, and they're the definition of good people and who treat people well. So,
what's a skill you're working on mastering outside of your profession?
Again, it's got to go back to the golf. We're working on the handicap. My plan is to be in single digits by next year.
Who's your favorite book author?
I really like stuff by George Pransky. He's my favorite author for sure.
What's the most adventurous thing you've ever done?
The most adventurous thing is my wife's a big kind of hiker, and she took me to Zion National Park, and we did Angel's Landing, and I was terrified the whole time. I'm 6'5", all I could think about was falling off a cliff.
If you could have dinner with any 3 people dead or alive, who would it be?
All right, I'd have to say Jesus, Michael Jordan, and George Washington.
What's the most memorable trip you've ever taken?
Most memorable trip I ever taken was probably our trip to Italy. I loved kind of seeing new cultures, and it was a beautiful, beautiful place.
What's one thing you can't live without?
Well, I already said coffee. I probably couldn't live without it. I'm a 2-cup-a-day guy.
What's your favorite food or cuisine?
Favorite cuisine is Italian. Anything with pasta, sauce, pizza, that's right in my wheelhouse.
How would you describe yourself in 3 words?
Committed, focused, and laid back.
What's something you do every day that brings you joy?
I actually meditate. I like to kind of just center and be alone with my thoughts, and that's something that brings me some joy.
What inspired you to become a plastic surgeon?
Plastic surgery, the reason I kind of stumbled into it, I feel like it's a really beautiful marriage between art and technical skill, and the impact you can make on people's lives with those 2 things.
What's the most rewarding part of your job?
The most rewarding part of my job is my relationship with the patients. I really enjoy getting to meet new people and really helping kind of bring out their best version of them.
How do you approach creating natural results for your patients?
I think natural results come to treating everyone as an individual, listening to their concerns, and then altering my strategy to try and achieve what they want. So the most important part of natural results is listening to what your patient wants.
What's the biggest misconception about plastic surgery?
Biggest misconception is that normal people don't get it. If there's anything I wish I could convey is that your friends, neighbors, they have plastic surgery. We're normal people. Normal people get plastic surgery. And I wish people were more open and it felt more accessible to everybody.
What's your favorite procedure to perform and why?
I have to say my favorite procedure is a facelift. I really love some of the natural results you can get, and that refreshment, that's got to be my favorite.
How do you manage patient expectations before surgery?
Really, the most important thing is real transparent honesty. I tell people, listen, you may have a really expedited recovery, but I prepare you as if it's going to be the worst case scenario. I do that intentionally because I really am a strong believer in under-promising and over-delivering.
What role does communication play in patient satisfaction?
Patient communication is probably the most important thing. I want my patient to not have any surprises after they've had their surgery, whether that's how they're going to feel immediately after, how long it's going to take to see their final results. And I want to be with them every step of the way so they feel supported.
How do you stay up to date on advancements in plastic surgery?
Yeah, it's really important. You have to stay on kind of the cutting edge. I read journals, I have discussions with other plastic surgeons around the nation, and even here we have such great surgeons at Charlotte Plastic Surgery. We're always sharing ideas, and I think that's really important.
And what's one innovation in the field that excites you?
One innovation that excites me is there is this new push of discovery, and I think people are more open to learning than we ever have been. That can only bring better results, and it's an exciting time, I think, in general in plastic surgery.
What legacy do you hope to leave in the world of plastic surgery?
Legacy in the world of plastic surgery, honestly, it's more on the kind of home level. I really want to have been able to say that my patients feel like I touched their lives and they've touched mine, and they've kind of been a part of my extended family. I see my patients as a version of that, and that's really what I want to leave them with, that I care, that I was able to deliver, and I cared about them the whole time.